Divine Rising Academy. It is currently 2:06 a.m. and if you're up, you're up. If you're not, you're not. Woo! No matter what time it is, we always gonna make sure we get to it. Ooh. I'm tired as fuck. Been running around. Man, we've been running around. You know, if you have the luxury, count your blessings and never count your blessings just for the sole purpose of, exercising appreciation because, it makes you look better. Count your blessings in addition to the, blessings you go on to get, just because it's great and it feels amazing. I'm not doing the greatest right now in life, but I'm going to do my best to be the greatest despite the fact living in the car. All right. So, I talk about, running around. Well, what do you mean running around? Yeah, I had to go and find the cheapest prices ever on everything I could find. And, like visors, this one I already had, but like visors, like this one right here. I went out and got this today. This is to cover windshields, to cover the back windshield and the front windshield. I went out and grabbed some water, because guess what, man? Here's the thing. We get it. All right, what are most people doing at 2 a.m? Like I said earlier, what's early, what's late? All right, I know I can be up right now at 2 doing this because fuck, why? Because this is what we does. And this is what we does, regardless of yawns. Okay? And I always say, this is what it really looks like. All right? So, I had to go out. I had to go get a tripod because this shit ain't stopping. I went out and I got a car charger with outlets in it, so that I could plug in this little fucking a little fan that I found, if it gets too hot or something. But only for at night. Not even because it's cold, or because it's not even because it's too hot, but because I need the white noise. But I could also play that off the phone. It don't fucking matter. It's all about the basics, okay? Just a few outfits. I got a phone charger. I got everything we need in this fucking spacecraft. All right, so you think about aliens. Aliens live in their well, they don't live in their spacecraft, but a lot of time in the movies, take the movie Interstellar, or take any movie that has to do with space travel, right? We could even take the movie Alien, even though it's about the xenomorph, right? All of the human characters that are like astronauts, all of them have adapted to being in space, and with that comes the conditioning, with that comes the culture, with that comes the aesthetic and atmosphere, with that comes the actual process, right? So as we said, we are a space nigga and we are an earth nigga. So we will definitely we'll ride around in this fucking spaceship. We'll make sure we get the work done in the spaceship. Now, it sucks that it's a fucking sedan and not an actual spaceship that I can stand up in. So that's, like I said, so we have a bucket. I got a bunch of water. We got first aid kit. Went out in case a nigga try to fuck with niggas. And we got more security on the way. All right. More security on the way. This was just the first little security. In fact, I'm probably, we got more security on the way. Not that we even need it. When I put this pocket knife, when I put this bitch on earlier, I'm like, yes, it feels so good to be armed. Not because, I'm scared. Fuck that shit. God all around. Okay, this is God, that's God, where everything is God. So it gets to the point where you just like to just exercise tactical fashion. That's all it really is. Like when you see a Jedi walking around with a fucking lightsaber, that's the equivalent of seeing like a rapper with a fucking chain. And how is it the equivalent? Well, it's not equivalent if we're comparing the universes. If we're comparing real life, right? If we're comparing real life and hip hop culture and chains to Jedi fashion, which is not even that's it's a part of the art. It's part of the tradition, the whole lightsaber stuff. But I say it's equivalent because what really good is a lightsaber in this world? Unless it defies all physics of this world and its properties, right? In Star Wars, a lightsaber does not evaporate the atmosphere. In Star Wars, it bounces off of another beam of light, right? Meanwhile, in real life, if we had any type of practical version of that, it would need an incredible heat source, and it would also need to it would just make everything too hot. But yeah, that's what this is looking like. So, I was in foster care, graduated from high school, still was in foster care. I didn't move out of foster care until we were 21. We got into a roommate situation. Instead of stacking up at whatever job we could, instead of doing everything we could at the earliest point, excuse me if I look popped. I've been running around. I haven't even got a chance to shower like that. That's why what I went out and did, and I grabbed a fucking bucket, and we got some water. So I'm not really worried. Look. I get it. It's crusty. I get it, but I'm not paying for no nigga. Okay, I'm out here trying to like really get at how like the animals do, but like not actually, right? So you think about villagers and shit. They wash their clothes in the river. They live off the land. I'm trying to balance out living off the land and living off of space. Right? Because space refers to the universe and the galaxy, and it refers to elements, especially in nature. Right? So, man. We're trying our best out here. Absolutely. Because then it gets to the point you're with people for so long. You're in a roommate situation. You can't stack. You can't do any of that. And then you end up back in the foster home that you were at for like another year or two. And then you end up talking to someone who's like really great. Right? And they're amazing. And then, and then you guys end up becoming a thing. And then you end up in a relationship or whatever, and then you end up not in a relationship after living with each other. And you know what? Everybody needs to get their shit together. I don't have shit whatsoever, but we're trying. So that's why, despite the fact we're homeless, and despite the fact no, we're not homeless. I always say we're not homeless. Okay, despite the fact for now, most of the living we do is in this fucking car. We're going to do our best to stay clean, stay groomed. Okay, do our best to... All right. Got the bucket back there. I can wash 1 foot at a time. I can soak my head in. I have water. I got the soaps and shampoos. I got all the shit we need. Because you think about a shower, right? Okay, and don't get me wrong, a shower is that's it right there. You want a shower, all right? You definitely want a shower. But if you can't, and you don't even have money for a Planet Fitness membership to go fucking finesse, or just to go shower, or any type of money, there are options. It's just a matter of you putting your pride aside. And not even because it's gross, but because it's how a lot of other people get around. And you're right. A lot of people take baths in a lot of people use water from natural from natural sources. A lot of people use water, especially in the natural setting, for cleaning and cleaning multiple things. All right. I just don't like when there's dumping and when there's unnecessary chemicals being involved, right? Because there are natural things. Honestly, all you need is just some water. That's all you need. Honestly, maybe just like the slightest bit of soap. The reason why I say that, and honestly, what I'm about to do, I'm not even using like fucking detergent or anything. I'm literally, we're getting creative, but in a good way, because it's all natural shit. Okay, we got shea butter, we got fucking, we got cocoa butter, we got hibiscus oil, we got olive oil, we got all types of everything we possibly could need, everything we need. All right. So it's about balancing out, the space, because we come from the heavens, right? But at the same time, we're here doing our job. So it's like when you're watching those space movies, right? And yeah, they might be just astronauts, but they're used to what they're used to, and they're space. And I don't care if it's an alien in a spacesuit or a person in a spacesuit. It's got fucking work to do. I'm tired as fuck too, but here's the thing. So basically, just living in the car right now, and I'm doing my best to be something that not only I and we can look at and be like, man, that right there is some great ass shit. Not only am I trying to be that for us, just us in general, because it's what's keeping us alive. It's what's keeping us in this world. I wouldn't even say alive, because we can't die. No one can, but we're not, especially under God. But, we're all still figuring it out one day at a time. So I don't have any fear about death. I don't have any fear about how I'll die, or because we can't die. It's not going to fucking happen. We don't live forever lining up the events to the point where we get caught up in that shit. Because, all right, when people think of the term death, they think of something ending. As a kid, maybe you go, oh, I'm gonna die. If you're taking me, I'm taking you with me. What? That's what you might as well be saying if y'all gonna sit up here and get in schools and promote death. I'm not talking about the teachers. No. I'm not talking about the teachers. The teachers that's not completely their fault. Like I said, they were inducted a long time ago. They'll never know until they take a good look around within and then look out and realize, oh, bullshit. In health class, they tell you about what you should and shouldn't do or else. In gym class, they tell you about what you should and shouldn't do or else. It might not always be death, but it's always exercising some type of fear for something. But in school, fuck school, in life, in general, people have it in their minds that they will die. Like one day they will fucking, just vanish. Please don't think that because someone getting shot or stabbed means that they're gone. You can't do that. And a lot of times people who get shot, people get stabbed. And I mean like the wrong place at the wrong time, bringing it upon themselves, motherfuckers. The people who are literally out doing, like, okay. If you got a bunch of bills and you have like a big, I don't even fucking, if you have a bunch of bills, you got a bunch of responsibilities, you got a bunch of shit stacking up more and more that you have to get on, you got to get on that shit. The fuck? And it sucks because as you get on this shit, you'll find yourself leaving people. And a lot of people, and what people don't get is that you're not leaving anywhere. You're here the whole time. You're everywhere. But you're still here, especially within them. All right? Damn, I probably will have to wash this. I don't mind going to the laundromat. I don't like sitting there. I want to be just making videos every second. All right? That's what this is. Fix this fucking camera. God damn, man, you fucking pissed me off. But that's what this is. Hot as fuck. That's what I've been wearing all day. Literally, fucking. But it's good. It's all fine because I'm making it work. We gonna make it work. We have no fucking choice. All right? Us for damn sure. We have no fucking choice. So it gets to the point where you start to just, you look at everything, you make it work. You go, you know, all right, sure, where am I going to stay at? All right. I haven't really gotten that together yet. I looked up parking rides. I looked up hotels. I looked up all the possible places that I could possibly think of to go park this bitch at. I'm currently like at the movie theater. Well, actually, no. No. That's way farther. I mean, right now I'm in a 24-hour place, so I'm just chilling. And then I'm going to go to a different spot down the road that's also 24. I think they might, they're not even 24. They're not even 24. They're honestly like 72. So if you can bounce back and forth between a couple spots, I got my weight in here, nigga. We got a whole workout. We got everything we need, nigga, to fucking stay healthy and strong and all that shit. But man, fuck a shower, man. Fuck a brush of teeth. And I'll do those things because I know that we have to stay clean out here. You can't just be fucking, we're not no damn cow, all right? We're not no damn moose. We're not no damn fucking coyote. All right? I look skinny as fuck. I try my best to eat. I really do. All right? What, food? No. I mean, really eat. All right? I want to upload like, I want to upload 100 videos every 2 days. I want to upload at least 50 videos a day. But the other day I did like 20 in like a couple hours. So I know for a fact. But that's just these videos. These videos are different from it's all about the production, okay? These videos are straight like this, all right? We go for however long we go. We go for an hour. All right, we go for an hour. And yeah, that's that. And then I clip all the most like great parts I can, find the clip. And yeah, post them. If people give a fuck about the long form, they will go fuck with it. As we know, we're in a streaming area, or we're in a streaming era. So for the most part, people only have time to just flip through shorts. It's convenience. That's it. It makes sense. I know there's a bunch of people out there right now in the middle of shit, going back and forth, whatever. Yeah. Relationships are complicated. I'll say that. And that's because people are complicated. No one is perfect. Everyone is still developing and always will be. This is no one's first. This is, I think, okay. You ever hear that term, oh, this is my first rodeo. This is my first time living. Well, yeah, it's your first time with Earth. But we're infinite. Especially when you get into a relationship with someone who's so great. She's, you know, to anybody that I was in a relationship with, but especially her, I have all love. It's all love. It's eternal love. You can't, why? Because what we shared is in the eternal archives. It's a part of us, especially because we're divine, you're divine, all of us are divine. So how divine it is, how amazing it is, despite the fact that God and the universe, at least incarnated as this, is going to go around. Not go around, but I'm going to go do my job. We have to. I'm kept up at night if I'm not doing my fucking job. I don't care about sleep. I don't care about food. I'm a space nigga. You want to know what the fuck that means? It means hold on. It means astronaut status, bitch. Where is that? It means protein bars and smoothies and water. It means perishables and pantry items. Oh, man. Golly. I'm ready to get out west. I'm ready to get down south. I'm ready to get east. I'm ready to go fuck with Canada. I'm ready to go to Greece, nigga. We'll say what's up to the motherfucking I don't know what the is. Greece is cool. It'd be cool to go to. I feel like Europe in general is a very it's a big opportunity for culturing your understanding of the excellence of autistic mastery. That, I don't know what the fuck accent that was, but all I'm saying, the Europe would be a great opportunity to be cultured in, like, you know, global art, because as we know, art is everywhere, but a lot of art it's based on where it's at, right? So there's a lot of art in hip hop, right? But there's also a lot of art in ballet, I guess. I'm trying to think of two opposites, okay? But then somehow use it as a fucking example. But yeah, man, we trapping it out. You know, I want more than anything to be monetized, to be not living in this car. I want more than anything just to have a fucking studio, apartment, or something that we can keep the business running. I'm telling you, we at the desk. In between that, running around. I've literally scouted fucking, I'm telling you, I stay scouting places because it's important. All right, for every video, a lot of them are gonna be in the car, but the lighting will be different because, like, this one's at night. The last one was in the car, but that one was in the morning. I did that one at like 11 in the morning. I believe advancing with no regrets, and that video was leading us into this. This is what the advancing looks like. Leaving the foster homes, leaving the roommates, and yeah, even leaving people you have shared a true love with. You know, to the point now where, you know, I got, you know, she's wondering if we're together, and if we're, I already said, you can't break what we are. Now, what I'm going through right now means that in terms of you wanting an answer of, are we together or are we not? Are we boyfriend? Are we girlfriend? I'm not trying to dodge no questions. I'm trying to be honest. So that's why I told her, my love for you is eternal. I'll always love you. I'm not dodging no fucking questions. I need you to hear that first, so that maybe then you rethink what you were saying and go, okay, your love is eternal. So why am I even doubting if we're together? Because we'll always be together. Now, in terms, and hey, I left. I told her I don't have shit. I'm nothing. And it's true. Not actually in terms of me being, like, you know, nothing, but like, I'm not successful. Spiritually rich, you have to be first. And we're going to look back on all of these videos that we cranked out really fucking quick. Because I'm trying to get to 500 ASAP and then see what that's hitting for. Knowing that, it's a grind. So another 500. If we can do 500, and if we can do 100, if we could do even 300 videos a week. This is a new month. By the end of I'm trying to, don't let me stack up to no 1,000 videos. I'm gonna do it. With every last bit of gas money I have, every last bit of money I have to keep a phone on, with every last drop of God power in our spirit. That's why I love glasses so much. Because it keeps us connected. If I take my glasses off right now, you'll see that my eyes are kind of like, I'm tired. I'm not tired. This body is, I'm tired of that shit. We gotta transcend into our fucking true angelic seraphic form. All this fatigue, injuries, sickness, tiredness, fuck out of here, man. It's at the point now where I'll rock with it. Sleep ain't stopping shit. Some niggas are sleep deprived, but they're not godly, so they'll get up there and they really will fall the fuck over. That ain't happening up in here. We gonna ride the sleep. We gonna ride the sleepy sleep. We gonna ride the sleepy energy. And I'm not even tired, like, because after this, I'm gonna like, probably, eat a little something, watch some shit, or no, fuck that. No, after this, I'm gonna fucking, totally forgot. That's after we clip. After this, it's like 2:33 in the morning right now. We've been shooting for about 26 minutes so far. So by the time this gets done, it'll be about, oh, why is the window not open? That would be great right now. Oh my. It gets, you start to, oh, that's beautiful. Shut up, you fucking car. I'll turn that off for a little bit. It gets to the point, hold on. Oh. You hear the crickets? I feel like we're out here camping. And if I'm gonna camp, I'm not getting in no tent. If I'm camping, I'm driving the car out in the middle of the field, nigga. Fuck out of here. Or get a truck. Well, drive the car out in the middle of the field so I can chill in the field, stand up, all that, lay down. But then, when it's time to actually lay down and be protected, get in the pod. All right, get in the cruiser, get in the ship, bitch. Yeah. I care a lot about people. I'm telling you, I love so hard. We were on the, so it's kind of bogus, especially when you know how people are sometimes. It's not the first time we've had potential breakups. It's not the first time anybody has broken up with anybody. It's just something people don't really prefer to go through because eventually people want to settle down and shit. And I don't care so much about settling down with one motherfucker if they're actually on the nigga's level. But what does the level mean? The level means, you having your own supreme shit going for yourself while you support the supreme shit we got going for ourselves with God. That's it. That's really it. To be honest. You don't have to be the shit. I'm telling you, dude, niggas are not as shallow as they seem. I think women are more shallow than niggas. I'm not gonna say that. That's just that's an uneducated opinion, because I'm still learning. And even if I am on earth the smartest, compared to God, I'm the dumbest. So that's why we'll be learning forever. And that's why it's not about stronger or smarter. It's not about smarter, smartest, stronger, strongest. It's about being the best you can possibly be with God and knowing that'll always be the most highly exalted and divine. I talk all that shit now because it's not fine, but I care about her, and I care about everyone. I care about you guys. I care about us. I care. There's so much I care about, and all I care is why niggas keep going. I know she, so am I a no, do I block people? Am I a no contact nigga? No, because I'm not bothered by shit. I know what we need to do. I know what we're here for. And I go through things behind the fucking scenes that people wouldn't really understand or give a fuck about. So that's why we keep it to ourselves and we keep it moving. God and us both. I went, check this out. I went and, so also in addition to buying a tripod, I went and got a light for the fucking phone. And this bitch is bright. And there's a bunch of different colors on it too. I have to get the app. I'm pretty sure it has an app. USB charging, RGB white, special effects. Enhance ear picks in vids. White light mode. 6 RGB colors. Tell you, I keep it on me, bro. At all times. It's a bright bitch. I'm not trying to do it because there's motherfuckers walking around and shit out here. They ain't doing nothing. Because we ain't do nothing to them. And if they try and do something to niggas who ain't do nothing to them, what they gonna see how the universe get down. It's not a threat, it's just nature. Because I'm a non-confrontational nigga, honestly. Don't get me wrong. I love to fight for fun, though. What does that mean? Goku shit. That's what I mean. Literally stepping in the ring, knowing either stepping in the ring and going up against the biggest dude, knowing you're gonna get your ass whooped, but like not like fucking featherweight versus heavyweight. I mean like fucking, it's about going up into the ring on a professional level, for a sport level, not on no street fight bullshit, none of that fucking backyard fucking unprofessional ass bullshit where niggas get hurt and have no insurance and then they want fucking, and now they're just stuck with like a fucking broken ass nose or a missing tooth because they got no coverage. Like, fuck out of here. You're not sponsored. You have no endorsements. That's why, and you shouldn't be doing any of that. Let alone the fact you have no fucking life insurance or health insurance. And guess what? Who does in America? The longer they keep that fucking, I'm trying to tell you, bruh. And I'm not even a political nigga for shit. I'm not. But guess what? I don't care who's blaming who. Somebody is changing shit, and somebody's making it worse. So you can blame them. You can blame her. You can blame him. I don't give a fuck. I'm calling out what the fuck is going on. And we don't fuck with it. How you gonna take away people's health care? But not in Canada. But not in Greenland. But like, get the fuck out of here. Or not in Greenland, Norway. You want some top of the line fucking health care? Fucking health care? All right, you want a good system? You want just an overall good, it's funny that, because in America we're so used to how like, it's not the best, it's not the worst, it's something that's getting better, but it's also something that's being held back from being better because there's a lot of motherfuckers. It's not that they're trying to make it worse, it's that they don't care about it being better, so that's the difference, right? It can always be made better. I feel like if you mow a lawn and it's all the way done, I don't care how, I feel like you could stay out there all night and just keep making it better and better and better and better. It gets to the point where it's done, but if you really wanted to, you could mow that bitch all night and make it better. Now, I guess that you're not making it that much better. I guess that's a terrible example again, but because you're cutting it, but then it gets to the point where the blade doesn't reach, and then it gets to the okay, we get it, you're not fast. All right, and then it gets to the point where if you could extend the blade, it would just dig into the ground, and now we're just tearing up soil. So, yes, 2:40 a.m., that's what we're talking about, all right? Well, actually, no, fuck. After I get through with this, because we need to get just like a few hours of sleep. I mean, just like 3 or 4 hours, whatever. It'll probably be like 4 when we lay down. No, it's going on 3 right now. But it should be around, yeah, about around 4 when we lay down. So that means we get up at 8. I personally want to go to, like, I want to like really get conditioned to this shit. I want to like have like a bedtime, dinner time. I don't like this. I wish I could just be successful, help the people I care about around me. And that's what we're doing. Part of it, you know? It sucks too when you love people. I really do love people. I say all the time, I love people. Love people. People are great. But people are people. And people care a lot. People love a lot. People and their feelings and their emotions and just who they are, you have to respect it and appreciate it. That's why I was on the phone. I was hearing her out, or like she just wanted to say her piece. She wanted to say goodbye, but I kept telling her, I'm not trying to, I told her, you know me. You know Jem Leone. Jem Leone is not going to take your feelings and take advantage of them. Jem's not going to sit up here and be aware of how you are and how you react and how sad you are and then say good things, false hope. On the phone, I'm telling her, she's like, what are we? Oh, are we? No, I'm like, look, I'm getting my shit together. It's never over. We're together forever and everything, especially we share this forever. I don't care who it is. They can't take it away from us. All right? I'll always love everyone, especially you, and you know who you are. You know who you are. But this is what this is right now. All right? And shit, this a Skims fucking tank top. I didn't even know. I thought it was a regular. If you know, you know, and you do. But you know what? We gotta go. And we gotta go to the heavens. We gotta go to the universe. And guess what that means? That means going within here so that we can go on here to the universe, to the heavens, while at the same time still being here and there at the same time. While the experiences, you know, I guess, focus, the alteration of the experience, or the focus of the alteration, the focus is applied differently depending on the experience we're going through. Better. Fuck. Oh, man. But she's great. She's amazing. Most caring, most loving. That's my first real relationship right there. And I'm grateful. It taught me a lot about us, taught me a lot about everything. I'm really trying my hardest to move forward and not have any regret, any negativity. And I'm trying to move forward and become better so that whenever we do meet the fuck back up, ooh, whenever I go, ooh, and I told you about what ooh means, that's just a shitty description. But how ooh looks and how it feels, just watch. Just watch. Just watch how this shit is gonna feel when the world finds out about Jem Leone living in his motherfucking car, despite the fact the nigga is on 6 Wings, divine as fuck. The nigga is on YouTube, the nigga's on Gem Sonic. What the fuck? The nigga's on some wild shit. All right? Damn, that nigga actually got some records. And please, guys, bear with me, because I'm recording all these fucking songs. We know, we can tell. I know, I can tell. But I do my best to apply what I've learned, especially from being in the studio so much, because you can't rely on the studio only. All right? They have their own lives. That's what it is. And most of these fucking niggas are, I'm so disrespectful sometimes. A lot of these engineers out here, that's not their life. It's not to just be a fucking rap engineer, to be a hip hop engineer. It's not. They want to go work on sound projects. They want to go work with bands. They want to go do their own. They make their own songs. They're not out here. They're not out here making fuck. They don't care about making hits by the fucking day. Whether it's writing and recording in the same day, or it doesn't matter. Writing and recording a song in the same day, writing it or one day and then recording it the next day, doesn't matter if it's shooting a YouTube video and editing it and releasing it in the same day, or doing that over the course of a couple days or whatever. Don't matter. I know there's a lot of people right now that are also in the similar situation that I'm in. They had to break away from that one thing. They had to break away from something. They had to break away in some way. Because they've been posting every week. Because they've been applying for a job continuously. Because, they've been, doing things that are attracting what they are. We are seraphic, so we have no choice but to be this. And I think it's funny, because we're seraphic, but here we are in some rags. So that's more like seragfic. Wait, no, this isn't rags. This isn't rags. And I do, I don't have many people around me. I mean, I don't have anybody that I can talk to, really, to be honest. And it's me and God. Aside from with the last relationship that I'm kind of stepped away from, I'm never someone who says anything's over. I'm never anyone who says, oh, no. Like, some dudes will tell a girl, we're done, we're over. And all they're talking about is the fact that their head is not in the relationship as much anymore. That's all they're saying. They're saying that they're not a part of like the official union that they shared. It doesn't mean that if they see you, they're going to be ducking behind shit. I'm not. I'll see an ex in public. Fucking eyes. And I've seen my exes plenty of times in public. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me I'm not a cool nigga. Go up to any of my exes and ask them, okay, the last time you saw Jem, what type of shit was he on? Most of them will probably tell you his name wasn't even Jem at the time. One of them will tell you, oh, I wasn't paying attention because I was with my new dude. The other one will tell you, he was cool. I went to the store. This was like a couple years ago. I went to the store and I saw my ex there with one of her dudes. I don't give a fuck. She looked great. He looked like he was cool. What the fuck is the problem? What am I supposed to have a problem with people looking good and feeling good about? I don't give a fuck. I look good and feel good. Even though my living situation ain't the best, I'm not going to let that define how we look or how we feel, because scale is unlimited and it's always deeper than what the fuck it seems. Right? It's always deeper than what the fuck it is. So I try not to trip, try not to stress. Man, this being outside is great. Like, this is like a good balance. They ain't nobody stopping this. Okay, I get to be in the elements, but also protected by the advancement of our destinies all combining. So what does that mean? The creation of how cars have been evolving, right? If you have a car, and I'm grateful, I thank the foster home too. Okay, the foster mom that I had, she knows. I am most fucking grateful. Nothing but love. Okay. I don't even remember. I remember always being conscious of the fact that I shouldn't have been there, especially after 18. I remember always vocalizing how much that I try to do my best to not be noticeable or be, to be a bother. And yeah, she was great. So I want to be successful too. Shit, drop by, you know, repay her with something. Fuck, I don't know, man. It's like, and she's doing fine in life, so it's like, she's great, you know. I'm not, you know, my ex and shit, you know, she has a place, or, you know, she has what most people don't. She has a phone, she has good credit, she has a car, she has you know, pretty decent job, and ooh, the fucking truth, man. That's the truth. But meanwhile, I'm looking around. I'm not in a relationship. We belong to God in the heavens. So are we seeing a boyfriend, girlfriend relationship? Look, if you approach me with shit like that, that means you are thinking that I'm not a part of God in the heavens and that I'm a part of this simple ass shit that you guys have going on down here. We're forever, babe. In spirit forever. Until you give me a hug. I know these niggas ain't spending enough. Give me a hug. Fucking bad. I'm talking to you. Go on somewhere, for real. Alright? But like I said, my love is abundant. She can't act like she's the only person that I've ever loved, or only thing that I love dragonflies. I love sharks. Alright? I love smoothies. There was a lot of times in the past where people, like, you know, especially, you know, I'm not calling anybody out, and it's unrelated to anyone. No one is connected. But like, I've talked to people in the past where, you know, they like me and I like them, but then like I also like anime, or I also like, you know, a certain sport, or I also like a certain video game or whatever, and or also I like I like something that has nothing to do with like a person at all. It's just like an interest, right? A personal interest. And they get jealous. Like, what? Like, you gonna be mad at me? You gonna what? And I ain't saying what to be cool or try to get people to fucking be on my side or some shit. I say what because I don't understand it. I have to be real. I have to always separate the difference between those who are seraphic and those who are for some reason running away from God. But yeah. Well, we got 47. I don't even like counting. I'm not counting. Honestly, my goal is to just get as much done as possible. So shoot this video so that right in the morning, just get on uploads. And then right after that one, get on another video. And then right after that, uploads. And that's the thing. Because this shit has to get out as much as possible. I'm not trying to be stacking up content like that on the phone or anything, because I've limited everything. So you know, the other day, oh, I'm sorry, you guys, I am so fucking sorry. In advancing toward, or in the video, advancing with no regrets, the video cut off at the end, and I was talking to everybody. I was telling you guys about, or I was trying to give you some tips on if you're homeless, or if you're in your car, or if you're struggling out here. I just want y'all to know, this is where the show starts to get great. This is where we really start to kick divine shit. My eyes aren't even open right now. I need you to know this. But I'm well aware of that. And that's because they've been open all fucking day. I didn't even get any sleep like that last night. Because, you know, I knew what the fuck was going to be going on. I didn't have to know the details. I don't even have to know, you know, I don't. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Who you thought? What are you talking about? I don't fucking think so. It might just seem like I'm tired, and I am very fucking tired, but no, the job will get done regardless. Plenty of people don't get to where the fuck they should be in life because they're too afraid. I'm not afraid for shit. I just care too much. Or I'm in the process of figuring things out because I just appreciate being able to understand things that much more. That's it. But we need to all accept the fact that we were brought here by God in the universe to do some universal fucking ultimate shit. Yes, that is fun. Yes, it is amazing to be a part of. But it is why the heavens are continuously expanding forever. It's why new souls are being brought into fucking limitless new planes. I'm tired of the fucking lies. When are y'all gonna stop bullshitting people? When are you guys gonna stop bullshitting people? They're on your side. I don't give a fuck. That's why racism is so stupid. What is the fucking point of racism if there are Pleiadians and insectoids and fucking reptilians and fucking Zetagrays and fucking what the fuck? What the fuck does racism have to do with anything if if one of the seraphim pops up? God is everywhere at all times, and God is godly outside of all things hateful. Racism is hateful because it's for no reason going, I don't know you. For some reason, because of how you look, I also don't like you. I am very bothered about the fact you are not the same as me. And I need to demonstrate, I need to be hateful. What is that in the back? Oh, that's that fucking fishing pole. Damn it. I have a pet lizard, you guys. He's sleeping though. He's in the back. You don't believe me, do you? Do I have to grab I'm not grabbing my lizard for you guys. I'm not grabbing my lizard. It's way in the fucking back. It's a toy. It's a plastic toy lizard that I found in the trunk. I have cool things. I like to keep cool things. I like to keep cool things in my compartments. I don't care if it's in my coat jackets or in my trunk or in my glove compartment. You will find toys. All right. You will find maybe candy. This all sounds very weird, but no, maybe gum. Not no candy. I don't be carrying candy like that. Okay. You want me to name 5 things in my trunk right now? Okay, I will name 5 things in the trunk right now. But like a Blu-ray player, no. Lightsabers. Blu-ray player. Some joggers from Hollister. A pair of SpongeBob socks with plankton on it. Jumper cables, outlet cords, or I believe it's an outlet cord. What else? It's all just random shit. That's it. A lot of it's broken too. There's like broken sunglasses, you know. Or like I have a green jacket, but every jacket has its own. Like I have a green zip up jacket, and there's like one of those like green sticky hands that you fucking fling. But yeah, I'm not about to sit up. You have to go forward. The other night we were in the astral plane. It was beautiful, and I knew this is just where we're at. You get on the phone and stuff, and she's so sweet and she's so great and everything, but we all have work we need to do. It sucks. But I like it a lot. This shit anyway, I'm not getting paid for it. And we need a place to fucking not be just out unless we want to. We need to have the option of being out but in a car, because that's acceptable for when you're making a transport, or when you're going from one place to another. But when it's time to collect, when it's time to, regenerate, when it's time to replenish and focus and calm, I at least deserve a fucking shed, nigga. Out of all the jobs I done had, couldn't keep them because I was moving around so much with roommates. And then all the jobs I had while I was there, why do you guys want kids so fucking bad? They're not toys. They are actual responsibilities. Why do you guys want multiple pets so much? They're not toys. They are responsibilities. Real animal lovers and owners understand this. So it gets to the point. So I've been around people who like cats because they're cute, or I've been around people who like dogs because they're cute. But then the dog comes into their trailer park, or the dog comes into their apartment, or the dog comes into their fucking middle class, their suburban fucking home. And it's around all this just whatever shit. I guess a trailer park is more acceptable because it's more closer to outside. But it's like, no, man. We all got work to do. And we got to get doing it. I don't know shit about my job situation right now. I don't even think I have any jobs anymore, besides this. (2015) 2016, I was working I was working at like a dog daycare and like some factories, Amazon factory. And then 2017, 2018, 2017, 2018, we were at some more factories. 2019, 2020, well, 2019, we were at another factory, but all these different places was because I was moving. And then, or also, it was at the point where, fuck, man, they were doing 12 hours, but 6 days, 5-6 days a week. And I'll never forget, my dad had, my earth guardian, my father, dad, whatever you want. I have multiple names for everything. I don't only, that's your dad. No, it's not that, because God, that's God. All right. God is the one who orchestrated the events of our fathers. So that is God. One of the versions. There's no limit to it. No, there's no limit to none of this shit. So please, to all the sad souls out there, to all the painful, restless souls out there, because I know I always talk about empowerment. We always talk about what you need to do, well, let's do it then. Let's get into the reality of doing it. It's not as simple as just doing it, but it is. You just have to. And when you do, you go through it. And when you go through it, you become and you understand, but you also feel, and sometimes you get confused, but that's on purpose, just so you can be delighted by the excitement of finding out. And that repeats over and over again. And a lot of times, like I said, I'll never make it only about me. My spirit's in pain, but I know I'm not the only spirit in pain out there. And I know that, and I also know that our pain ain't worthless. I know that our pain ain't worthless. You got me fucked up if you think I'm gonna feel this way and not make a song and not write a book and not make videos like this and not have jokes. Shit's not fucking funny, nigga, so that's why I'm gonna laugh my motherfucking ass off. And not as no coat, and not as no goddamn, trying to evade the problem and ignore shit. Nah, because that is how we get involved. We sit there, we feel how we feel, we go through it, we cry, nigga. We laugh, nigga. We're sad, we're angry, we're happy, we're all that shit, and it's balanced. That's why you get every emotion with me. With us. I know I'm light bright, y'all. My daddy was black as hell, but fuck. You know, I don't know where that went. I gotta get some sun. I'm trying to get out to the fucking West Coast. I'm trying to get out where the sun. The West Coast sun is everywhere, so fuck. I love the West. You know, it's part of where we originate from, but, you know, California. Golden State. Beautiful vibes. It's all about health and wealth out there. People love it. You know? But you got to be one of those people who love the health and wealth. So that, because that's what the environment represents out there. The land is abundant. It's very plentiful out there. So, yeah. So to all the guys out there, to all the girls out there, to I don't care if you're whatever, to everybody out there, but especially you know who. Okay, like I'm talking to everybody at the same time, but there's someone out there right now I know who, you know, doesn't feel too good about me not being there no more. All I'm trying to say is, to everybody out there, but especially to the special ones, if you're going through heartbreak, if you're going through pain, you're going through sadness, you're going through angry, if you're going through anything in life that has to do with any of those things, please do your best to understand that you're fucking amazing and that you are godly. And because of that, there is no reason to stress, to cry, to any of that. But please understand that crying and stressing is okay because it shows you care. So if I could give any type of driving guidance, it would be to appreciate the process of understanding and accepting. What does that mean? It means as you sit there confused, do your best to realize that you're great, you're a beautiful soul, you fucking matter, and your happiness matters, especially to you. So because of that, yes, things might suck. Things might not be what you want it to be. I don't want anything to be how I want it to be. I know that things need to be how they need to be for us. God gives us we are constantly connected to the stream of the actuality of our existence. But the actuality looks even better when it's present within reality. That's where we're going right now. All of us together. So I'm about to cut this off. I love everybody. I love all you guys. Every last one of you. Every last one of you. I don't give a fuck. I'll cry in this bitch. I'm chilling. Like, crying. I'm tired. A little sad, a little angry, but I'm happy nonetheless. I'm still in this bitch cracking jokes. With this motherfucking top. The fuck? Why this shit look like the Nike logo though? Look at it, he said. Is that a Nike top? Nah, man. Just stretch. Just stretch. Damn. It looked like somebody yanked my shit up and just gently dropped me down. Oh, fuck. My shoulders look like that. Should look like a bedroom dresser. A wooden one, too, with some chips on it and ash stains and fucking ash marks. Except if you paint it fucking you paint it this. You paint it bright. Alright. I had to get myself out of that because I love you guys. I love you. I love us. I love everybody I've had the blessing to share love with, and we will continue to all share love with each other. I don't give a fuck. I tell everyone, especially if you're close to me, especially if we're in any type of contact, any type of way, I'll uphold it, but we have universal and seraphic and godly work to do with God, because this right here is a part of God. In time, you guys will transcend in your own way to understand that. We all will. At one point, like I said, I thought I was a kid too. You're not.